My name is Elijah Lopez. I'm your host, and you're listening to the Black Table Podcast. We getting jiggy with it. What is up, hustlers? Welcome back to the Black Table Podcast. I'm your host, Elijah Lopez, and I'm here today with the one and only homie, Mason Cleary. What's up, buddy?
Nothing much. Glad to be here today.
It's exciting, man. This is, episode 2. We got a lot planned. A lot of exciting ideas and a lot of exciting opportunities with this. So, I'm really excited to showcase those throughout our little journey here and, really show everybody what we're about.
Yeah, for sure. And before we get started with the show, let's introduce ourselves just a little bit. Let's really tell everybody basically who we are,
Yeah. So, like I said, my name is Elijah. I'm here at I go to BCTC.
Yep. As I do as well.
Yep. And we both go to Schuylkill Valley too.
Yep.
But there's not really much to say. I mean, I just do my thing, man. I work, I grind, I learn, and do my thing.
I know you do, but we're here to talk about the podcast.
I know.
Let's get right into it.
So
basically, what this podcast is, it started out as a joke, right? In our class at BCTC, we're in the video and media program.
Yep.
And what we do is we do video stuff. We produce short films, videos, audio. We do almost everything in that
promotional
field.
Videos. We've done a few of those. Tough.
Yeah, for sure. And so this whole Black Table Podcast idea started out as a joke at first, right, between us and the teacher.
Yep.
And we basically got the opportunity to make a podcast episode, and we were like, "Yo,
yeah,
you remember the Black Table podcast?"
Yeah, I know. Yeah. It was a project. We did it for a project, and after we did release it and we saw how good it did, we got so much positive feedback, and so many people were giving us ideas, and the potential for the podcast really, really shined through, and I really wanted to run with it. So we're here. This is where we're at today. Second episode. This is good. A lot of very anticipated. A lot of people want to see this, so it's very exciting. Finally shooting this and turning this into a reality.
Yeah.
But
so let me tell you guys a little bit about our roles in the show, right? So that's Eli. He's going to be your host of every episode.
Every episode,
Every
baby.
episode. This is his show, basically.
Yeah.
And I'm behind the scenes. I do all the work in the back. I make sure all the shows run good.
Technical man. Yeah.
This show I'm on just to tell you guys a little bit of what's going on here. You know?
Yeah. So one of the things that we're both excited to introduce, and we kind of introduced a little bit in our last episode, is our Man on the Street segment.
Man on the Street.
Yeah,
Man on the Street.
Super exciting. But basically, on this segment, kind of go out into the real world and, talk to the people that, are in the community and kind of beyond our community, small businesses and, just trying to get, people's names out there and kind of shine light on really the hard work and, everything people do to support themselves and grow as people and everything like that. So, I see Man on the Street as, just an opportunity to get, people's names out there, businesses out there.
Yeah,
and,
for sure.
Even small people like, upcoming artists, we have a few episode ideas down the road with, artists and, everything like that, showcasing new music and just day in the lives and, everything like that. So that's going to be super cool, and I'm super excited to share that with everybody. But, do you have anything to add on to that?
Yeah, for sure. So with Man on the Street, like you said, we're going to be showcasing businesses and people around the community and, basically how everybody's doing, with their current status of how their life's going, basically. Yeah. Just yesterday, we actually met some very interesting people.
We did.
So what was happening is I hit up some person on Facebook Marketplace to go buy a bike because I resell bikes. Yeah. I resell a lot of things, but bikes are one of my main reselling points because I know so much. I work at a bike shop. I could tell you everything on a bike and how to fix it. So I go out and buy bikes to resell, right?
Yep.
So it was right down the road from your house, actually.
Yeah, pretty much like 5 minutes.
10 minutes away,
yeah.
maybe.
Yep.
Very close. But there was these people. There was 2 ladies.
Basically, a little background about the main lady. What was her name again?
Christy, yeah.
But basically, she used to work at a hospital, and she got diagnosed with MS and like brain cancer or something like that, and basically they fired her. So, she's been kind of just like grinding out, trying to provide for her 5 kids. And, her and her wife are just going, buying storage units, doing all this stuff. And
I think it's really cool because you always see the storage wars and stuff like that.
Yeah.
That's basically what they're doing. That is what they're doing, right? Except they don't have the whole stores to put stuff in. They're grinding it out, posting it on eBay, Facebook Marketplace. Even the bike I bought from them was out of a storage unit,
Yeah. Like we pulled up and then they opened the garage.
Yeah.
And you just see a whole bunch of stuff.
They had super sick, honestly.
Yeah, they had things from roller skates to fog machines to, like he bought a bike, and it was just super cool. And, meeting new people, you learn so much. Like, they gave us a story about how, it's a sensitive topic, but, one of the storage lockers they got and some of the contents inside were kind of involved in a murder case.
Possible
We
don't know exactly what happened.
Yeah.
But definitely an interesting story for sure.
It's crazy, yeah.
Like the whole situation, the reselling situation. I love reselling myself. There's so many interesting things out there to resell, make money on. I love money. You love money.
We all do.
We all love money.
We all do. Some more than others.
Yeah. And I don't know. I just really like money.
Yeah.
So what this podcast, what the Man on the Street's about is we're going to showcase those interesting stories.
Yep. People, man. People
in general.
That's what this podcast is about.
It is.
It's about people. It's about what they enjoy, what they love to do, their passions, and
it is.
Just showing that into the world, helping people maybe find their passion, and kind of just find your thing, find your niche, find what you love. So yeah, without further ado,
let's get right into it. Man on the Street,
baby. Thank you guys.
Man on the street. Man on the street, now. Man on the street, now. Man on the street, now. Man on the street.
Alright. What's up, guys? Man on the Street, episode 2. We're here. We stumbled across this shop. They have incense and other oils. So, what's your name?
Hi, D. They call me Mr. D out here.
Mr. D, all right, cool. And what exactly do you sell?
Just basically fragrance, body fragrance, house fragrance, costume, jewelry, rugs. I have a more wider display, but today is cold.
Yeah, I understand.
Money's slow, so.
Yeah. And do you do this like full time? Like, is this your thing?
Basically, yeah, this is basically my thing. I've been doing this before you was born.
Yeah, that's crazy, man. And you've made a good like living out here per se, would you say?
I eat.
You eat? Yeah, that's what's most important, man. That's cool. Yeah, man, it's nice, seeing all the personalities. I love coming out here and talking to people and just kind of experiencing, the vibe around here, because, I feel like Reading itself and the people here really, it's its own thing, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And I think, trying to capture that and trying to show the people in the community here is really important. So, that's what I'm trying to do. But, hey, man, I really appreciate you, giving us your little rundown. My name was Eli.
Eli?
Yep, I appreciate you, man. What's your name?
Face.
Nice to meet you, man. All right, have a good one, guys.
Good luck with what you're doing.
Thank you, man. I appreciate it. What's up, guys? I'm Eli. We're back. I'm here in Palm Plus, sitting in this go-kart. Crazy. Hey, yo, $4.99. Come 400. Come cop. But we're here. All right, man. So, what's your name for everybody?
Zach.
Zach. That's Zach, guys. So what do you do here?
I'm a pawnbroker.
Cool.
Buy and sell and pawn things, gold, diamonds, electronics, high-end music.
That's dope, man. So what would you say is your favorite part about this job?
Building my own inventory and just like the interesting stuff that comes through. Get to see a lot of rare items. Cool. That's pretty cool.
Yeah. Do you get a lot of like personalities that come in here? A lot of different people.
Oh man, I wish I could even begin. Yeah, get a lot of different personalities.
Yeah. That's cool, man. But yeah, I appreciate you. Thank you so much. My name is Eli. My man's Coco about to do a little haul of what he got. Let's see it.
All right, so look, I got this green hoodie, man. Mad fire, right?
Are they frozen cups?
And then I got this fire ass sweatshirt. And then I got the shirt that goes with that green sweatshirt. That's the haul, man. I was just spend a bag because I'm a bad man.
What's up, guys? I'm here with Sin. We're at Healing with Sin in the mall. So can you tell everybody kind of what your business is?
Sure. One thing we do is we offer free meditation classes on Thursdays from 5 to 7. I do free guided meditation. We have different crystals, teas, different herbs, handmade soaps. I have some vendors who come in and they make some stuff and sell it in here. So it's basically a spiritual healing source. So anything you need for spiritual healing, we sell the supplies for it.
Yeah, I think that's really cool. I know spirituality in itself has become such a big kind of thing, especially with kids my age, kind of venturing out and learning. So I think having a place that's, not too far from home, you know what I mean, especially in my community, I think it's a cool spot and I definitely want to bring that out. So have you ever had like any challenges kind of starting the business and doing everything like that?
Oh, there was a lot of challenges.
Yeah.
I did all this myself. So
Really? Wow.
that in itself was a challenge. There was nights I was here till midnight, blood, sweat, and tears. Literally,
Yeah.
we came into the store. You guys love the meditation area back
Yeah, it's
there.
really nice,
That
yeah.
chandelier fell on my head twice.
Wow.
While I was putting it up. So yeah, that's kind of the challenges I had really.
That's cool.
It's manual labor.
What's up, guys? We're back, Man on the Street. I'm here with
Kenya.
and she's the owner of
Femme Urbano.
beautiful new store here at the mall. I just want to ask you, when did you start this?
I started in 2018 online.
Okay, and how was that going?
It's going great.
That's good. That's
Yeah.
good. Did you have any challenges kind of starting?
Yeah, for sure. Honestly, dealing with like family was one of my biggest challenges, like as far as having like that support system. That was like one
Yeah.
of the biggest things.
Because I know kind of, starting your own business, that's not really the typical way of, go to school,
Yeah.
get your degree, do whatever, get a nice job, because there's risk involved. But,
For sure.
if you're doing what you love, I think that's what's most important.
That's
And,
the main thing.
Yeah, I think having everybody come support you, because I know that feeling is, really nice when people come in the store, look at what you have, even if they don't, buy anything, just them coming in and looking and kind of noticing what's going on. I
Yeah.
think that's really
Yeah.
nice. But so is everything, going well?
It's
so
going
far?
great. I honestly love this location. It's
Yeah.
honestly my second.
Okay.
We had a storefront in the South Mall in Allentown.
Okay.
And we decided to close that down and come to the Berkshire Mall because
Okay.
it's closer to home. It's actually my hometown.
Oh,
mall.
yeah.
So I went to
That's
high
cool,
school
yeah.
here. Yeah.
Where'd
So
you go to high school?
I went to Reading High.
Oh,
So-
okay. I go to Schuylkill Valley.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's really cool. That's really
Yeah,
cool.
thank
Well, I just want to thank you so much. It was nice talking to you.
Likewise.
Everybody, bro, Instagram, follow that. Everybody come here, Berkshire Mall, come shop. They got mad nice stuff. I mean, I can't. I might have to buy myself a dress. Maybe. We'll see. We'll see. But hey, thank you. Yep. Cool.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back from Man on the Street. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. It was super, super, super fun recording that, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. But speaking of super, we have a special guest here on the podcast, Mr. Paul Super. Welcome.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, of course. I'm glad to have you here, man. Do you want to kind of explain to everybody who you are?
Hey, man. Well, I'm here at the Burt's Career Technology Center as a long-term sub, having a good time with you guys, long-term sub, just teaching you and helping you guys with your assignments, and right here having fun with this podcast.
Heck yeah, man. I know, come from me, and I'm sure a lot of the students here, me personally, really, really, really appreciate you having, being in our classroom. You bring such a good energy, and you're really enjoyable to be around, and I really feel like we as students can trust you with questions we have, and just being like a friend. When we need somebody to talk to, need advice, we need to rant, you're that person. And some of us felt like we didn't have that before, so now just it's super nice that you came here, and just your personality, everything spot on, amazing guy. But so what kind of things have you done in the field?
Started out doing weddings and sweet 16s, just like most people that take the entrepreneurial route.
Yeah.
And upgraded to currently doing documentaries.
Okay.
And right now took on a big project with the Reading High boys basketball team.
Cool.
Working with Coach Rick Perez and telling a story about, this school in this city that a lot of people don't know or just choose not to really appreciate.
Yep.
It's a lot of great things coming out of the city. And those are some things that we're going to cover and tell in this documentary.
That'd be cool. And where exactly is this documentary going to showcase?
So the plans, the high plans is to get it to Netflix. We have taken a route to make sure we invest in everything to get everything approved. We're working with Netflix approved cameras and equipment. We're taking all the business, aspects that we have to do to get that, right. But right now, the most important thing is just the film.
Yeah.
We got to get the story. We got to get as much footage as we can to tell this story, and that's where we're at right now.
Yeah. I think that's super cool. And, I know you originally came to BCTC to share that opportunity with us students. And, I thought that was super crazy, super cool. And
how ironic that I'm here now.
I know, exactly. I was like, wow, like how perfect. Like, that's one of the things that, make me believe everything happens for a reason, because like that's such a huge opportunity, especially for us students. And now that we have that constantly there, and, somebody that's kind of in the shoes that I know a lot of us that want to take this, cinematography and everything like that really serious, somebody's there to kind of show us like, hey, this is where you can be, and these are some of the things you could do if you really put your mind to it. And I think that's super cool, and I respect that a lot.
Yeah,
so
it's a grind, man.
Yeah,
it's a grind. You definitely you have to have a passion and will. I heard, I had the opportunity to do a documentary with a retired NBA player, and he said this. He said, your passion will take you further than your skill ever will. Yeah. You can be talented and skilled in anything, but if you don't have that will, that passion, that go get it, you'll probably just be a local, local guy.
Yeah.
But your passion will take you places you never thought of. Yeah. And so that's where I'm at right now. And like I said, that's why we got the plans as far as Netflix. Like, this story deserves to be out there with the rest of the stories that we see on Netflix and IMDb and Amazon Prime. This story of Reading is a great story. And I was just kind of introduced it like this, where some people may be a little too young to remember, but I think back in 2012, Reading was introduced on a show called 60 Minutes. Not sure you're familiar with that show? Yeah. They were highlighted on that show and featured to be the poorest city in the country.
Wow.
That's how they introduced Reading. And,
wow.
It had the Salvation Army on there showing, the poverty rate, the homeless people, and told the history about Reading, how it used to be a flourishing, city, trains coming through here, businesses, the factories, the outlets.
Yep.
And none of that stuff exists now today, right? Are the outlets here? Or you see trains stopping through here? None of that. And so that's the image they put on the city. Then you go 5 years later, right? 2017. A guy named Lonnie Walker, who's in the NBA right now, comes through and changes the whole, landscape as far as this high school basketball team, and they won their first state championship. And from there, the culture just was changed, where this is expected.
Yeah.
And so 2 years later, they win another one when no one expected them to win it. And now you got this culture where it's just unbelievable, where I want you to come to a practice.
Yeah.
Like I said, it's like no other. Communication the whole time. As soon as you walk into the gym, you got guys on this side of the floor, guys on that side of the floor. Just, it's constant communication the whole time.
Yeah.
Working, sweating, exhaustion, people laying on the floor.
Yeah.
Exhausted. But the hard work pays off.
100%.
That's why they got 2 trophies in their room in their school right now.
Yeah.
You know.
And I think that story could be really inspiring too for a lot of kids. And would you say, do you have any advice you'd like to give anybody that is really pursuing what they want to do, and things like that?
Yeah. So one of the reasons why I'm here in this school, and I plan on getting this job long term, is because never stop educating yourself. I feel as though, even me being here as a long-term sub, I've learned, believe it or not, from you, from Mason, from, Xander, Tom. Like, I watch you guys, man. Don't think I'm not watching you. I learn from you as much as you learn from me, and just the energy. So what I want to say to you, if you want to get in any field, especially this field, though, you have to continue to, get educated, because technology is never going to stop growing.
Yeah, of course.
Look what's happening with Facebook right now with the metaverse.
Yeah.
And the Oculus glasses, and how people are going to entertain themselves.
Mm-hmm.
Who knows where we're going with this one right here?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Even the way we watch videos, it changed and everything. So we got to continue to educate yourself.
Yeah.
And then lastly, like, just the passion. Don't ever lose the passion. Education and passion will take you, further than you ever can go.
Yeah.
You ever could think you could go. There you go.
Yeah, dude, thank you. That was, I think that's really important, and, a lot of things people need to hear, because I know there's a lot of kids, even me sometimes, sit down and like, what do I want to do? People have so many ideas, and, they just really don't have the will to kind of really start to try and pursue them and just put themselves out there and try, because that's the biggest and best step you could take, I feel, is really just trying. Like me, growing up, I had so many ideas. I had this idea of starting a little clothing brand, because I love to draw. I would draw on pants and do different things like that, but I never really pursued that. And I know there's so many students like me that have so many great ideas, but they don't run with it. And I think every idea is an opportunity that can really change your life and really, become something great, but you'll never know unless you really try.
Yeah, so I'm gonna take you to history class so I can help you with what you just said.
Yeah.
Frederick Douglass said, "Without failure, there's no success." So what does that sound like to you? You gotta at least try, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Without
learn from
failure,
your mistakes.
There you go.
Yeah.
So you're so young. You're young enough to make your mistakes now.
Yeah.
And you never stop making mistakes. So just know that I make mistakes. Mr. D makes mistakes.
Of course, yeah.
We're not perfect. The people in the industry make mistakes.
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah,
that will never. Don't ever be afraid to make mistakes and try.
Of course. Yeah, and I think, I know me personally, and the people that know me, I make mistakes. But I think just being okay, with making those mistakes, not getting down on yourself, but ultimately wanting to learn from those. And because with each mistake I've made, I've learned so much about myself and, other people, just by, talking about what I did and, how that can affect me, and just, different things like that. So, I think when it comes to growing personally and, becoming a better you, it's, all mindset. You know what I mean? If you just sit every day and, down yourself for the mistakes you make, and, get mad at yourself and angry because you're not where, exactly where you want to be, that's not going to get you anywhere.
Yeah.
You need to constantly tell yourself, hey, even if I'm not there, I will get there, and I'm going to get there. And, you eventually will. And,
Another, just reminded me of something else to kind of answer your question of, success. And I'm still learning how to master this one. But time.
Yeah.
Time is going to be one of the hardest things you learn how to master, but you have to value it.
Yeah.
some people will come into your life and might not try, but they just unknowingly waste your time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You know, and you have to be the judge of that and know that, okay, I got to step away from here and get my focus back. So in this industry,
yeah,
you see how we had to get the priest.
No, of course,
for the show, right?
Yep,
time.
Yep. Yeah.
You know, time is going to be everything. So that's another thing too. Learn how to master time.
Yeah.
24 hours of the day.
Yeah.
How many hours of sleep? How many hours of sleep you get a day?
Me, I probably get maybe a good 6, maybe 5, 6, depending when I fall asleep. But yeah.
Yep.
But dude, I really, really, really appreciate you hopping on, and I'm really happy you were able to share those thoughts and your ideas for everybody. So people are excited to look forward to that and everything. So yeah, man, I just want to say thank you.
Yes, sir.
Yep.
Hey, listen, I want a double X in that fit too.
Yep. Hey, the Kappa, cheap, 170 Villa. Go check it out.
All right.
But yep, thank you guys so much. That was the Black Table Podcast. Thank you.